In the beauty of the lilies, Christ was born across the sea, with the glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us die to make men free. While God is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. While God is marching on.
But Doug is out celebrating May's father's 70th birthday this week. But he sends his love, sends his prayers, and I wish everyone a great 4th of July. You know, it's funny, today we're going to continue the book of Nehemiah that we've been studying out in our ministry as a whole. You know, I started out thinking, Nehemiah is just not my first book to turn to. You know what I mean?
Come on.
I mean, I'm thinking like, David, that's my man, you know? Paul, that's my man, you know? I admire Esther. I mean, Esther hooked herself up and saved many, you know? Deborah, I mean, there's so many people that come to mind before Nehemiah. But studying out Nehemiah just showed me a great leader. Showed me a great man of power.
Yeah.
Because it didn't start out like that. I'm like, man, it's boring. He built a wall. So what? You know what I mean? What's big about building a wall? But there's much more to learn than that.
That's right.
Now, the book of Nehemiah, as we learned earlier in the chapters, talks about the struggles of the Israelites, God's people, and just how they built the wall and how they renewed their faith during that same time. But the wall and building it gave them tremendous faith. It amazed me, just looking at it a lot of times. I thought about different things in the walls that we build. And it really inspired me when I started looking at the perception of, what about our East Cities wall? And when I read it with the thoughts of East Cities in mind and our family. And it gave me a new understanding of Nehemiah. Gave me a new highlight of what he did and what God calls us to do. Let's go ahead and get right into it. But I definitely want to uplift the speakers that have been here so far. I appreciate it. A lot of us their first times up here, you know. Liz, appreciate Lexus. I told Lexus don't be taking my jokes, because I be needing my jokes, you know. Next. But I appreciate them all. I appreciate Gail's heart. You know, and those who don't know, Gail gave tremendously out of what she was blessed with. And I thank her for that. I know God thanks her. And do well with it. Let's look at Nehemiah 4. And give us just a little brief summary of what went on here. In the first chapters, we learned his heartfelt concern and his anguish over the damaged wall. He was real sincere about it. And it's funny because I related it to the anguish that many of us go through now in the areas that have been damaged in our lives. And I related the two together and saw that, personally with mine. And then we looked at Nehemiah's quick response, you know? I thought, how do we respond? How can I respond to this the way Nehemiah did? And I look at Nehemiah's honest facing of this situation. He looked at it and he evaluated it. Like, okay, this is what is going to have to be done. He made a survey to repair it. Well, that's what I need to do with my life. So we need to do with the East Cities wall. We got to make a survey and we got to repair it fully. And we know that the first meeting of his neighbors would definitely become his enemies, or God's enemies, because he was a man of God, and oppose him. And that's where we get started at in chapter 4, when Nehemiah faces opposition.
Come on, Avery.
4, verse 1. You guys got to understand something here. I'm getting a little older, but I refuse to buy glasses. Won't do it. I needed them in elementary school. Oh, you need reading glasses. No, I don't. But when I was in elementary, the glasses was jacked up. They did not favor the user. Okay? I ain't like I had money. I got the ones that you got for free, so I was really jacked up. I still have the glasses, and I've still never worn them. Amen. Nehemiah 4. See, now I've lost for words. When Sanballat heard that they were rebuilding the wall, he became angry and was greatly incensed. He ridiculed the Jews and in the presence of his associates in the army of Samaria. He said, "What are those feeble Jews doing? Will they restore the wall? Will they offer sacrifice? Will they finish in a day? Can they bring the stones back to life from those heaps of rubble, burned as they are?" Tobiah, the Amorite, who was at his side, said, "What are they building? If even a fox climbed up on it, it would break down their wall of stone." It would break down their wall of stone. Stop there. And I looked at that. You know, ridicule can cut. It can tear a man or woman down. And I thought about times that I was ridiculed. I tell you, I like doing ridicule more than being ridiculed. Let's clear that right now. But I don't do it now as a Christian, but you don't want to be the one to get talked about. You'd rather be the one to talk about that person, you know. But it can cause discouragement, despair, depression. And that's one of Satan's tools in our lives. I looked at him like, wow, he ridiculed. Opposition is trying to take him out. And the tool that they're using is ridicule. Because they know it affects people. They know it'll stop you from doing your good work. It'll cut you right there and drop you down if you allow it.
Yes, sir.
I looked at it and I said, man, we need to help others during this time. Because Satan will use that against us immediately.
Right.
I believe that's why the Bible encourages us to love one another daily. It encourages us to not stop meeting together.
Yeah.
It encourages us over and over again to spur one another on.
Come on, bro.
And it's for that very reason.